Hey everybody, I'm going to take a minute and teach you how to set up your bookmarks in Google Chrome. There are many different browsers that you might be using, and there are different ways to set up bookmarks for all of them, but I'm just going to focus on Google Chrome because that's what we're going to be using most often. So in order to set up a bookmark, there are a few different ways you can do it. The easiest one is to go to this little star here and just click on it. So if I was to click on this, I'm going to get a little pop-up that says Microsoft Teams. It plunks a name in. You may want to call it something different. So if I want it to be maybe shorter, I might say MS Teams, which doesn't make a huge amount of difference. But I'm going to put that in there, and then you get to pick where it is it's going to go. So I often will put things in my bookmark bar at the top. I could hit more and create a new folder if I wanted. I can pick some of these other places to put it. But for now, I'm just going to let it go right to the bookmarks bar and leave it there. So now I'm thinking about what else would I potentially need to bookmark for when we're working online. So I'm just going to go to Google for a second, and no, let's do Google Drive. All right, or I can click on my little waffle here, and I can click on Google Drive. So this is the waffle, these 9 little dots here. So I clicked on that, and this is going to bring me to my drive. So this is the main screen in my drive, and it's pretty, I mean, mine's pretty organized, but there's still a lot of clutter in here. And so I would like to make it a little more simple when I log in. So what I think I'm going to do is I'm going to choose this folder we created that says 2020-2021 semester 2. So I'm going to double click to open that up, and then I'm going to choose this as my bookmark spot so that when I need to access Google Drive, it's going to bring me right here. Now, if I just click done, it puts it in the bookmark bar, but you can see it's a long name. So I'm going to edit that. So I'm going to click right click or control click, and then I'm going to click edit. And so you can see 2021 semester 2 Google Drive. All I need to know is that it's Google Drive. So I'm just going to do that, and then I'm going to click save. So now I've got 2 bookmarks here, and I'm going to add at least one more for now. Actually, I think I'm going to add 2 more to show you. So the next one I'm going to add is D2L. So I have D2L down here on my Google homepage, but obviously you guys don't always have that. You could bookmark Collegiate's website if you wanted. There are all sorts of things you can bookmark. So here is my D2L landing page, and I'm going to bookmark this landing page because then all of my courses show up and not just right into computer skills or right into our Indigenous studies. So I'm going to click that here, and I'm just going to call it D2L because I don't need all that other text. And one of the things that I'm going to bookmark as well, just so you can see some of the things you can do with this, is if you go to our to-do list, which I pinned here. So I'm going to open it in a new tab. And this is the to-do list that I fill in every day so that you know what we've done if you missed something. So I'm going to open that up, and I'm going to pin on this page here because this is the one that allows me to choose my different weeks. So I'm going to pin this, and I'm just going to do to-do. All right, so now you can see that I've got all 4 of them here. Now, if I added more, eventually I wouldn't be able to see them, but there's still a lot of clutter here. So this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to right-click, and I'm right on the toolbar here, and I'm going to go to Add a Folder. Now, this particular folder, I'm going to put everything in it that I'm going to need on a daily basis. So I'm just going to call it Tabs, and then I'm going to click Save. So now you've got this folder here, and all you need to do is drag and drop in here the different bookmarks. So you see they'll fall in and they disappear out of my toolbar. So I can close this out now and go back to my other browser, and I know that this tab page is still here. They're all in here. I can reorder them if I need to by dragging them around. And a lot of times I will order them in such a way that I want to see them in this order. So maybe I'll do like this. So I have Google Drive, Teams, D2L, and To Do. And then maybe I want to bookmark Collegiate's website. So I'll do that. And I'll show you. I'm going to change this to SCC. And now I choose my folder. Before I was putting them in the bookmarks bar, I can put it right into this tabs folder and click done. And then you'll see now Collegiate is there as well. You can do this with pretty much any website. So now that I've got these all bookmarked, I'm going to show you one last trick that I just learned this year that's just super cool. And it's a bit of a time saver. So when you get to school or when you log on in the morning and you're turning your computer on, opening up your tabs, and you're thinking, oh, okay, what do I have to open to get ready for today? If you go over to this tabs folder that we made and you right click or you hit Control and click, you're going to see a drop down list. If you click on Open All 5, if you watch what happens, all of a sudden, all of my tabs are loading across the top of the page. I can close this one out because this is just where I started and it's empty, or I could leave it open if I wanted. But now, as I go through the tabs as they load, here it's opened to my Google Drive, to the folder that I wanted. Microsoft Teams takes a little bit longer to load usually, and now I'm going to be able to chat with my classmates. D2L, once I have access to this, I can then, as it loads, click on whatever class I'm working on today. My weekly to-do list, I can click on the appropriate week and find out what it is we're doing. And then if I want to look at Collegiate's website, maybe look at the morning announcements or something else like that, this is where I'm clicking for that. So I hope this helps. This is something that you're going to set up, and you're going to include at least these 5 tabs, possibly a couple more, but this will save you a little bit of time when you're logging in every day because everything is all there and ready to go. If you have any questions, let me know. Have a great day.